live an extraordinary life. General Bipin Rawat, Param Vishesh Sena Medal, Uttam Yudh Sena Medal, Ati Vishesh Sena Medal, Yudh Sena Medal, Sena Medal, Vishesh Sena Medal, and Padma Vibhushan posthumously was an Indian military officer who was 4-star general of the Indian Army. He was the first Chief of Defence Staff from January 2020 until his death in a helicopter crash in December 2021. This particular video of mine is a tribute and salute to General Bipin Rawat. It's really going to be interesting to learn how did a matchbox help a young Bipin Rawat qualify his SSB in Allahabad. To have a military career, Bipin Rawat cracked the National Defence Academy exam conducted by Union Public Service Commission. Couple of years ago, he narrated an interview anecdote from the interview stage of the selection process during an interaction with army aspirants. After qualifying ND exam, a young Bipin Rawat appeared before the Services Selection Board in Allahabad. After 4 to 5 days of rigorous training and testing, finally it was time for interview. There was a brigadier rank officer who was about to interview me, and I was a bit in awe of everything said Bipin Rawat. At first, Bipin Rawat was asked ample of straightforward questions which put him at ease. And then the interviewer asked him about his hobbies. At this, Bipin Rawat said, amongst all his hobbies, trekking was something which really excites him. And then the interviewer threw at me a question which appeared very simple. He said, if you were to go on a trek that would last 4 to 5 days, what is the most important thing that you will take with you? And Bipin Rawat said, it will be a matchbox. And then the interviewer asked, why just a matchbox? Why not a knife or a book that he could read? At this, Bipin Rawat, to justify his answer, he explained, if I have a matchbox, I could do anything with this one thing and perform many activities while trekking. Fire was the most important discovery of the primitive man which furthered his evolution. Man considered this discovery as a success, so I thought a matchbox might be the most important piece of my trekking gear. Even after presenting his argument, the brigadier tried to pressurize him to change his mind, but Bipin Rawat did not change. My dear ND aspirants, while appearing for the SSB, you will be faced with such confusion and dilemma, but once having made a decision, you must strongly support your decision and go ahead with it. For the past many years, I have been teaching and training students for NDA and SSB. And every year, hundreds of our students qualify NDA exams and some of them qualify SSB. But the session 2021 and 22 in particular has been phenomenal and stupendous in terms of our students qualifying for SSB. So far, 7 of our students have already qualified SSB, and 2 of them are girls. Khushi has qualified to be a flying officer. Ishita has qualified to be lieutenant. Hitesh has qualified to be lieutenant. Bhavishya has qualified to be a lieutenant. Parveen has qualified to be a lieutenant, Rohit has qualified to be a lieutenant, and Kapil Yadav has qualified to be a flying officer, and it is still counting, and I'm with my fingers crossed that still we will have many more selections. Have a look on them. This is my first video on SSB, but soon I'll upload many more which will in some way inspire anti-aspirant students to realize their dream of becoming flying officer and lieutenant. Jai Hind!